Hey tubers, car enthusiasts, lesbians, homosexuals, transgenders, whoever. Well, today I guess I'll be farting around doing that tune-up I said I was going to do, and that should be fun. Whatever. Anyway, looking for the Crown Victoria Interceptor. 2003 would be my dream one, but, you know, I'm not that picky. But I do want the Crown Vic Interceptor. Hard to find. I've been looking. There was a guy up in Delhi that had one, but he wanted like $4,000 for it, and I don't think so. Engine was a bit played out, and I just wasn't comfy with that. But I don't mind laying out a couple of grand if it's okay. If I can do whatever little repair on it. I just don't want to be taken to the frickin' cleaners for an old car. But anyways, anybody hear of an Interceptor for sale, inbox the hell out of me, and that would be really cool. Yeah, and also, if anybody's got front seats for GMC, Jimmy, Sierra, whatever, any GMC pickup or SUV would do, I'm looking for gray or black leather seats. Mine are fine, they're like new, but it's just, I'm not into the whole cloth, whatever nerd seat thing. But anyway, okay tubers, have fun, see ya in a little bit. Okay boys, so we're ready to tune, and you're going to find your spark plug gap right here if you got your GMC Vortec engine, which is what this is. It's 6 cylinders, got a lot of wallop in it, lots of towing power. Anyways, it's not an easy job to be changing plugs on the Vortec. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it down here, boys, but anyways, the plugs are real hard to get at, but it's no sweat. You just gotta calm down, and just take it easy. You gotta move a lot of stuff around. You have to be a patient dude, because like they're buried. I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to see it, but yeah, they're way far down. A lot of stuff I'm going to have to move, and that's fine. It's all worth it. Anyway, don't forget to gap them. A lot of people grab their plugs. I just use the NGKs. I used to buy Champion, but I'm into the NGK now. Anyway, your gap is always here under the hood, or sometimes it's up in, like it depends on what you're driving, right? But always set your gap. Never trust that gap is right, because it could be anything. It's just a factory plug, right? So could be set at anything. You want to check that out. Get yourself a little gapper. I got a little Champion spark plug gapper I've had for like 25 years. It does the trick. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start putting plugs in. And as promised, I forgot to update you guys about the bodywork I'm doing. So as of right now, this is 4 coats of paint. This is sitting on top of 2 coats of primer. Lots of sanding in between. And this is my 4th coat of paint. It's a perfect match, I'm going to tell you. I hope the camera's picking it up, because it's a nice match. So right in here, right in the top here, I got to lay in some more. And don't ever, like you saw this truck previous with tape on it, that was only for body work, so I didn't damage the paint with tools, because you don't want to put tape down when you're painting, because it'll leave a line, and you don't want that. So when you're painting, you're going to go right up, you're going to go into your body work and up into the panel, and that's what's going to smooth it. And then when I spray this with clear coat, it's going to get sanded again, and then I'll use a rubbing compound. But anyways, like I say, I wanted to update you about that. So that's 4 coats. I'm going to lay another coat on it soon. And thin too, Never go heavy with your coats, because it'll just sag, and it's not going to be cool. Also, if you've noticed, in here, it's not so great like in the lip here, and there's actually a reason for that. I didn't want to waste a bunch of time and money doing up in this lip, because in future, I'm going to be putting fender flares on this. And so yeah, the fender flares will cover up all my body work, which I really don't want, but I want the fender flares because they look cool. And my thought was, why do I want to waste all my paint and body fill and whatnot on this lip in here that you're never going to see? And if the fender flares ever come off, you'll still have the nice clean body work I've done. But Anyways, okay, so that's the update on that. And I once I shoot a clear coat on there, I'll update you again because that's just what I do, and that's all that sort of thing. Okay, boys. Yeah, so I had every intention of showing you guys how to do a tune-up, distributor cap, rotor, all that. And you know what? I couldn't do it. I couldn't get a light in there and hold the camera and all that, so it was kind of a waste of a little vlog here, I guess, unless you just like to hear me blather. But anyways, listen, it's not a hard job. If you guys have never, if you've never done a tune-up, you need to get a distributor cap and rotor, and you just got to follow your wires, don't cross them. Make sure you get the right gap. I'm going to tell you, it's just labor intense. It's just you know, a pain, but it's worth doing. You don't want to pay a mechanic for it, I'll tell you that. A couple $100 or whatever, but anyway, come out in the blazing heat. So the last coat of paint is on. Covered up the wheels so we didn't get any on the aluminum rims, but I think it's a darn fine job. I really do. I think it turned out well. It's awful dirty. I guess I'll have to, when I wax and compound it, I'll clean it all up. Anyways, yeah, the bodywork turned out just A1. So a little clear coat on there in a few days, and then I'll compound it, and it should be right as rain. Should be. And like I say, I said this in an earlier vlog, there's no rot on it anyways. That was the only thing was in the back wheel wells, so I can't complain. Like I say, being in 1999, if that's all that I can complain about, and the engine runs tip-top. It wasn't used very much. I've only had this for a couple, 3 years, and it was my stepdad that owned it, and all he did was pull a trailer once in a while with it and drove the sedan everywhere. So it's just been garaged, and it's been babied its whole life. So I guess I got lucky with it, because a lot of these Jimmies I see on the road, they're just rotted right out, and half the time four-wheel drive doesn't even work, and whatever. All right, take care, and don't be paying mechanics for everything, or you're not going to have any money in your bank, right? So good luck with your home maintenance, and bye.